All right, so when it comes to this Will Smith, Chris Rock situation, I'm on Chris Rock's side. Let me explain why. First of all, I don't like all the hypocrisy that I'm seeing right now when it comes to ball jokes. I've been hearing ball jokes my entire life and no one really had a serious problem with it, but now Jada gets made fun of it for it, and all of a sudden it's a medical condition, it's a health issue, it shouldn't be made fun of. And yes, male and female pattern baldness is also a form of alopecia. But yeah, I've just never seen the same energy that I'm seeing now for bald people before. So like, where is this coming from? The second reason is that Jada has come out herself and said that she doesn't really care what people have to say about her bald head, right? She's proud of it.
I don't give two craps what people feel about this bald head of mine, because guess what? I love it.
My thing is, if you're going to come out and say things like that, then you better mean it, because what's the point of pretending not to care about something, right? You can't say you don't care what people say about your bald head, but then someone says something about your bald head and you get your feelings hurt. You're sending mixed signals. I'm gonna talk more about that later too. Now, the third reason I want to talk about the joke itself, and in my opinion, it just was not that serious of a joke. It was a pretty standard joke, if you ask me. He compared her to G.I. Jane, a woman with a buzz cut. That's it. He didn't call her Megamind. He didn't call her Thanos. No, just G.I. Jane. Now, I don't want to make it sound like it was a lighthearted joke either, right? We know Jada isn't bald by will, no pun intended, right? But she's not bald on purpose. Right, the reason she has her buzz cut is because she's going bald. So it's not a complete lighthearted joke either. But again, I think it's just a standard joke somewhere in the middle, not too serious, not too lighthearted. It's really not something I think you should get slapped over. And for the people saying he deserved to get slapped over that, I mean, you probably go around slapping people every day, because worse stuff than that gets said quite often. Now, the fourth reason I'm on Chris Rock's side is because Chris Rock actually has a non-verbal learning disability, which basically makes it tough for him to pick up on social cues, and he really only relies on verbal cues. Which again, back to what I said for my second reason, Jada has been seen on video talking about how she's proud and loves her bald head. And Chris Rock has probably seen these videos, and Chris Rock probably thought she was being sincere, because why wouldn't he? Right? So he probably said that joke expecting nothing but laughter. But next thing you know, he's getting slapped for a G.I. Jane joke of all things.
I got it checked, and it turned out that I had something that was a lot like Asperger's. I kind of have a hard time with nonverbal cues with people. I've always have. I didn't know I did, but I'm great with words. I can hear and I can but most communication, they say 70% of all communication is nonverbal.